Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about rotations on a coordinate grid in Minecraft. So if we start with a point at the location 5, 2, if we rotate our own perspective counterclockwise 90 degrees, so that's like Lefty Loosey, just like these arrows are pointing. If I rotate my perspective and line up the grid again with my crosshairs, if we try to find the point 5, 2 now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, we end up with this point right here, which if we go back to our normal perspective is at -2, 5. At -2, 5. So we're going to write that down as evidence of the rule. So, okay, so at 0 degrees, we're at 5, 2. Now we're at -2, 5. So what happened? Same. My Y changes signs and they switch places. X stays the same. Y changes sign and they switch places. So that would be -y, x for our rule. -y, x, that'd be a 90-degree rotation. Next up, we're going to try 180 degrees. Okay, so if we take that same perspective, we start right here. If we rotate 180 degrees, here we are. If we look for the point 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, we end up right here, which is at -5, -2. So let's write that down. For 180 degrees, we ended up at -5, -2. And what we'll notice is all that happened is that my numbers just changed signs. If they were negative, they would have become positive. Since they were positive, they became negative. So all that happens is that the sign changes. So this would be described as XY goes to -X, -Y. So that would be the mapping for 180 degrees. Alrighty, last but not least is 270 degrees, which if you figured out the pattern by now, you could probably figure out where this is going to go. So we're going to rotate 90, 180, and then 270. We're going to look for 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. We end up right here at this point. And what we'll notice is going back to the regular coordinate grid, this is at the location 2, -5. So looking at that, 270 degrees, we ended up at the location 2, -5. Okay, and what we'll notice is that my numbers did switch places. So the 2 goes here, the 5 goes here, but the X coordinate, my X changes signs. It becomes a -5. So the X changes signs, Y stays the same, but they switch places. So this would be Y, -X. Okay, you might be thinking that's a lot to take in. Should I write this down? Yes, you should. But first you should look at this, because I have summarized it for you right here. All right, just take a good look at this. Do your dang project today and double check the delta math. Who knows? And go like all my videos. Goodbye.